But I gave him everything. I was there. I gave my heart, my soul. I was a good woman. I did everything. I said to her, hold up, sis. Can we really talk? Do you really want to listen? In your relationship, it doesn't matter what you try to put out. If you are performing, if you are trying to do, if you are trying to show or seek validation, then you are not your authentic self. And when you are not your authentic self, you are stealing away joy, peace, happiness, freedom that is the enjoy. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Ife Likano. On this channel, we talk about self-improvement and everything we were not taught in school, but life has a way of bringing them to our reality. On today's topic, I'm going to talk to my sisters, to the women, to the girls. You don't need to be a good woman to be loved. You don't need to act, perform, and seek validation to be loved. You simply have to be you. I have to talk about this topic because I have so many of my friends, women who come to my DM, who come to me, who come in for my friends telling me that their relationship has been driving them crazy. In fact, they are almost going mad and they don't know how to handle this situation. And I keep saying, these are good girls. These girls are not rebellious. These girls are kind, nice, loving kind of women, and they are experiencing these things. Hold up. I was having a conversation with some of my male friends, and most of them keep saying, you know what I want in a woman? I just want a feminine woman, a woman that is young, feminine, beautiful, soft, this, yada, yada, yada. You know? I was like, okay, that's what you want. And I asked, why so? That's the kind of thing they are attracted to. They don't like hard women who always come out to say they are feminists. I asked them one question because I know one thing for sure. We've all seen different kinds of experiences in society. I use society as my own laboratory where I check out what happens with the decision people take and how it eventually turns out for them. I look at my aunties, my mothers, my cousins, my friends. I put this thing together to know the kind of life that is suitable for me and I would want to live for myself. And I would also tell my children that it is profitable. So I asked one of them, I said, eventually, I know I've had a couple of good women, virtuous, submissive, because that's the kind of things they will say. They want submissive, virtuous. I said, I've had a couple of these women in my life, and these are the women who suffer most in relationship. These are the women who are badly treated. These are the women who are weak and get trampled. I have a whole lot of stories. There's a medical doctor in my village who went crazy because her husband drove her crazy. The man keeps saying to the world that I'm the only child, I'm the only male in my family, so I need a lot of children, and you have to keep having children. This woman never wanted to have more children. She went on to have 9 kids. Believe me, on the 8th one, it was discovered that the husband has impregnated someone else. She didn't leave this marriage because, of course, she has 8 kids and 9 on the way, and she's like, where's she going to start with? She got stuck in this relationship, and I looked back and I said, she has been a very kind, good woman. She has been doing everything to please this man. And a whole bunch of stories like this. And I said to them, okay, you guys say you want young, soft, feminine women, right? I agree with you, I know. But let's face it, you eventually get this soft, kind, young, virtuous, whatever you call. You still cheat on her? You still treat her so badly that she becomes so toxic. She cannot even believe the kind of person she has turned out to. You will still do all of those things that you rough handle her, that she would not even remember where her feminine energy has run into. Because, I mean, it is a lot. I have these things to say to my sisters. I said, you have to be yourself. You are created here to be yourself. There has been always debates, everyone talking about the femininity, the masculine. We all have feminine and masculine strength. Hello, let the truth be told. And there comes a time in your life where you need to bring out that masculine energy or feminine energy. Even the man, there are some things he needs to do that he needs to apply some feminine energy to get that thing done. And same for a woman. There are some situations you find yourself, you don't have any choice than to bring out your masculine energy to protect yourself. You know, this is life, and sometimes what life throws at us is ill prepared. So we have to face them for what they are. You just have to be yourself. And most times, being yourself in society like what we have means that you have to be rebellious. Because honestly, society has conditioned you to be a certain way, be this person. And you're going crazy because you can't be yourself. There are so many rules, doctrine, thoughts that is guiding your life, stopping you from being who you are meant to be. Hey, like you're trying to act, looking for validation, looking for love. Okay, now, here is the thing. Now, you were told to submit. Unfortunately, you meet a man who doesn't give a damn. He hasn't even found himself to see you. Right in your submission, he's messing you up. And your religion told you that God hates divorce. And you too know that it seems you love this guy. His emotional unavailability is getting attracted to you. And you just don't want to go. You need to stay stuck. And hoping that one day he's going to wake up, see you, realize that I am here. Look at me. Can't you see me? Then you get stuck right in there. And then he wake up one day and he keep on being who he is. You lost yourself in the midst of all of that. You lost your concentration. You lost every vibe. And then you keep on being a good woman. I need to remind something to the ladies. You see, universe does not operate by emotion. When you are good, you are simply being emotional. But when you are real and authentic, you are working by principle. Now, look at it. Universe works with principle. It does not work with emotion. And that is why if you throw anything up, it comes down. This is principle. It's not emotion. But you have been emotional. You are working by the weather of the universe. When it is rainy season, dry season, all of those seasons, you are being emotional, walking by the universal moods that can swing at any point in time. Because while you are seeing the sun, it can turn to rain. From rain, it can turn to anything else again. That's you being moody. But you are not here to be moody. You are here to be strong, principled, authentic, real, be yourself. So what I'm saying is that you do not need all those good girl bullshit story. All you need is to be your authentic self. Your authentic self. And most times when you are being your authentic self, you're going to hurt people. Yes. You are going to be hated. But you know one thing? Your true kind of people is what will find you. But then, what do you have to do with people? To be around people that know your true kind of people. Do you really even need them? If you just need just two good, authentic people, even one good, authentic person that resembles you, think like you, act like you, and you both can vibe and bond together, do you need a multitude of millions of people to be with? So when it comes to relationship, I keep saying it to ladies, you do not need to be a good girl. You simply need to be a smart girl. Stop being good, be smart. Stop being a good girl, be a smart girl. See, your smartness is empowering and it will give you a lot of respect. When you are good, you can bend easily this way, that way. I know those stories, people trying to reshape you to say they have to become. That doesn't mean you have to hurt anyone. That doesn't mean you have to step your boundary. As long as you are simply walking, living your life, your authentic self. Now, I have a story to tell. I have an auntie. I have one auntie that grew me so well. She got married to her husband and married to a man that does not even have enough money. Like she believes she's marrying this man because she loves this man. They got married together. Nothing, no big house, no good car, nothing. 5 years after this marriage, this man started up drama. Started coming home late, started being moody, doesn't respond to her. All those love things that they used to do when you newly get married just suddenly disappeared. We don't know where they all flew into. Like you not giving her the attention, the love that she feels she deserves. After several years of trying to wake this man up to see the light, this man believed that it is the woman who built the home. So even if I'm wrong, you have to beg me. The ego was so strong. Huge ego. One fateful day, she took her bag that simply contained her purse and her international passport with her kids' passport. She has 2 girls at the time and left the marriage. Oh, the man said, oh, you are going to come back. I will show you Pepe. Me to beg you to come back. And she was working on a very low fund organization at that point. She moved in to live with her mother with her low income job. She was not being able to take care of her kids properly. Her brothers had to go to her husband to beg this man. Can't you come and pay your children's school fees? The man said, what? I have to make her bow. I am the man. She has to come and beg. She struggled through thick and thin. She refused to beg. She felt she's badly treated. She let go of everything to be with this man because she loved this man. And this man is treating her this way. She toughened up because of it. All of us can react differently in hot water. She reacted so toughened, and she started expanding her creativity, start writing and everything. 14 years later, she looked at her life and wondered if she didn't take that decision, what her life would have been. Like, she has met a man. Like, when I see her life today, I sit back to wonder how life, what exactly is life, that we are the author and definition, the creator of our lives. This may not work out for everyone, but believe me, when you take a bold step, when you decide that this is how you want life to be, and decide that no matter how what you find in the mess, you're going to be fine. Why I'm saying this is because a whole lot of loads is being heaped on women. I see so many of them going crazy. You see their husband treating them so badly, and they will be telling them, you have to submit, you have to go and beg. It is a woman that builds the home. Yada, yada, yada. She's begging in pain, begging to a man that refused to change. Things keep getting worse. She's dying. She's losing life. And the truth of the matter is that we do not have two lives. Life is just once. So, I mean, we don't have two slots, just one slot. And I mean, you have to keep enduring. And I keep saying this thing, if you are in a bad relationship, find an escape. Find an escape, darling, because you need to live. You need to enjoy life. As you're aging, everything depreciates. Age step in. Everything you need to enjoy, you stop enjoying them, from sex to the kind of things you used to wear. My sister will keep saying that you cannot wear a mini skirt on an old skin. I don't want to go there. I don't know whether I want to believe my sister narrative on clothing and aging. I don't know, but I think what she's trying to say is that there is time for everything. There comes a time that sex doesn't feel the same if you are in your menopause and she's not. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So you have wasted your time waiting for that person to wake up to see you. While you are also aging, they too are also aging. Age happens to everything. Human, trees, animals, everything. So be conscious of it. Be conscious of living and expressing your authentic self. You are going to attract the kind of tribe that you deserve. You do not need the whole world to be by your side. You simply need few, and that few is enough. As long as they are your vibe, they are in your tribe, they are as authentic as you are. Live, recreate, be fine, have fun. Life is too short. Once it has to do with relationship that has to do with you and someone else, you need to put yourself first, you first. And then you don't need to keep on enduring. Toxic relationship has a way of damaging you, your mentality, your psyches. You know, because, you know, the same thing love does to people. Love changes people, bring out the best in them, makes them so loving. You know, love spikes, make things so beautiful. It is the same thing toxic relationship does to people, the opposite of it. Toxic relationship destroys you. Toxic relationship damages you. Whether you see it or not, it is. And that's what it does. So if you are lucky to be in a loving relationship, it simply means you bloom, you'll be fine, you'll be more eloquent, you'll be more loving, you know what I'm saying? You'll be more beautiful, you'll be everything that you want to be. But when you find yourself in a toxic relationship, it is damaging you. My story for you today is, find a way to be smart. Being smart is you working against your emotions sometimes and work towards your authenticity, the things you love, how you love them. Put yourself first, put yourself forward. That is the most important thing. And one other trick I will tell you to do is to understand the act of self-love. At some point, self-love becomes a buzzword. Everyone talks about it. Like they are talking about it like they have started removing the potency. It started losing its power. Self-love is not about taking a trip to Dubai or travel to Mexico or have fun by drinking wine and doing all of that with your friends. No. Self-love starts from you changing your mindset. First of all, loving yourself, being able to surround yourself with the right people, right clique. I mean, relate with the kind of people that you love to, eat the kind of food that you want to, speak the kind of language that you want to, listen to the kind of things you want to, the kind of songs you want to, dance to the kind of things you want. This is self-love. Then, when you're done doing all of that, you start attracting the right kind of people into your tribe, people that will keep sending the right energy into your world. You know what I'm saying? You live a life. You are deserving of faith. So you do not need to sit down to keep doing the good girl, they teach you all of those things. No, there comes a time when you have to keep the bag of a good girl. Just keep it somewhere and focus on being a smart lady. That's all. That's all you need to be.